Early only. So early. Welcome everybody. So early.
Testing, Mr. Selvam. Testing your speaker. Very good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Nivas. You can hear me?
Test 1, 2, 3 again, sir.
Good afternoon, Nivas.
Okay. Okay, very clear, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Only can see my testing. A very good afternoon to all the participants who are here today. Mr. Selvam, is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear. You can hear me?
Yeah, can. A very good afternoon to all the participants who are here today. Mr. Selvam, is it clear?
It's clear. Can you hear me? For me, it's clear.
Good afternoon, it's clear.
Balaguru, are you there, Balaguru?
Can you hear? It's clear.
Loud and clear, Christoph.
Okay, thank you. Okay, a very good afternoon. We will start the session. A very good afternoon to all who are present here today. Good afternoon to our Deputy President, Mr. Tamil Selvan Subramanian, to our Vice President, Dr. Navamani, all our respective council members, senior council members, our members. A special welcome to our speaker, Mr. Balaguru Gurupatham, Executive Officer of Financing Management Department of Tekun National, who's going to give us a very good brief detail about this Tekun National's RM 20 million loan, microcredit loan for our micro entrepreneurs and SMEs. Well, everyone is aware, in the budget 2021, the government has proposed in the budget for RM 20 million to be allocated for the Indian business community under Tekun National, and this budget was recently approved in the Parliament and gazetted for implementation in the 2021 economic rollout plan. Therefore, KLSICCI, being the leading and premier chamber in the country today, has always we have initiated programs that benefited our Indian business community. We have taken a step forward immediately to address this to RM 20 million allocation for the Indian business community so that it can be smoothly implemented and delivered to the business community that need this fund urgently to sustain, to leverage their businesses, especially during this tough COVID period, so that they can manage their businesses well. So we have a very good speaker today, Mr. Balaguru, who is experienced in handling all kinds of Tekun cases. And we will take the Q&A sessions from all the participants who have a lot of inquiries later to the end. Without further ado, I would like to welcome our Deputy President, Mr. Tamil Selvan, to give a welcoming speech before the session can be continued. Thank you, Mr. Tamil Selvan.
Thank you, Nivas, the Honorary Secretary General of Kuala Lumpur Selangor Indian Chamber of Commerce. My name is Selvam. I'm the Deputy President for Kuala Lumpur Selangor Indian Chamber of Commerce. I wish to welcome all members of Kuala Lumpur Selangor, also non-members who are present today to participate in our Zoom town hall session on Tekun Loan Scheme. Okay, I think we have been working with Tekun National for many years, and Mr. Balaguru is no new person to us. He's a very friendly person. We have worked with him for some time already. Thank you, Mr. Balaguru, for attending today.
Thank you very much, sir. It's my pleasure.
To share your time, spend your time, and also brief us and give us an insight about how our Indian business community can benefit, from this Tekun scheme. And I think everybody in a dire situation now. COVID, economy is down, political situation is not stable. In this current situation, I think many of our businesses, especially the micro businesses, really needs support from Tekun National. I hope this session can really help our business community, the whole of Malaysia, not only Kuala Lumpur, Selangor, whole of Malaysia, whoever are attending today, we can assist them at least to help them to ease their financial situation at this moment. Okay, before that, I also need to add a little bit about Kuala Lumpur Selangor Indian Chamber of Commerce. Kuala Lumpur Selangor Indian Chamber of Commerce is a 93 years organization, and we are the pioneer and the most established, I would say. And we are situated in the heart of Kuala Lumpur with a five-story building, 15 million worth at this moment. And we have a full-fledged secretariat. Not many organizations have a full-fledged secretariat. We have a manager and we have staffs who daily disseminate a lot of information to the business community. I mean, every day we are doing, most of the days we are doing a lot of activities for our business community. Okay, again, I want to say that this term we have we've been elected for these 2 years. We have almost 18 council members who are elected, and every 18 of them are having a portfolio to serve the Indian business community, from international trade to domestic trade to micro business development, agro business, entrepreneur development, youth, women, so on. So many, and Kuala Lumpur Selangor is always there for the business community. We are always there to help, and we have a very, what do you call, established secretary with so much experience. Okay, I would also like to introduce Mr. Selvaraj, Micro Business Development. He's the chairman for Micro Business Development. He's been always in touch with, I think, Mr. Balaguru and also Tekun National. And he goes to the field, down to earth person, goes to the field, goes to people's offices to assist them in securing this Tekun loan. With such a dynamic person in the chamber, I think after this section, we really can assist the business community and whatever their needs. And I think Mr. Balaguru will give us insight of, and this section will be a successful one. And today we don't end with this section, Zoom section only. We will continuously put in effort and how to use this 20 million allocation given. And I think the Kuala Lumpur Selangor Indian Chamber of Commerce not only will support the members, also non-members to support and help them. Okay, I pass this to our Secretary General, Mr. Nivas. Thank you. Welcome everybody once again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Selvam, for the wonderful welcoming speech. And now, without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Balaguru Gurupatham, the Executive Officer under the Financing Management Department of Tekun National, and our long-term working associate and partner with the Chamber, who has been assisting diligently all our cases of the microcredit entrepreneurs very well for the past nearly more than a couple of years. And we are very thankful to him, and we want to continue the working relationship and take this to the next level so that the RM 20 million allocation can be addressed to the grassroots of the Indian business community, and we will ensure that everybody benefits. Here, thank you, Mr. Balaguru. Take over. Thank you.
A very good day, Mr. Nivas. Thank you very much for the wonderful introduction. And Mr. Tamil Selvan, it has been a great pleasure for us at Tekun National to be here in partnership with KLSICCI to assist all the people who needs the assistance or financial assistance. It's a great pleasure, actually. Yeah. And at this juncture, I would like to take this opportunity. இனிய ஆங்கில புத்தாண்டு வாழ்த்துக்கள் எல்லாத்துக்கும் அனைவருக்கும். When we say it was a hard year, part of last year, but if we take it as a hard year, it's a hard year. If we take it as a positive year for a better change, because change never took place even though we're supposed to change. And the situation which took place made us change. It's a very positive change. If somebody doesn't want to follow the change in the mainstream, then nobody can help them. It's not money alone. First thing, mindset. It was never a bad thing happen. It was a good thing happen for us to change positively with a good opportunity. அப்படி எடுத்தா தான் நல்லபடியா இருக்கும். நெகட்டிவ்னு எடுத்தா அது நெகட்டிவா தான் போகும். பாசிட்டிவா எடுத்துக்கிட்டு வரலாம். அதான் ரொம்ப முக்கியம். இந்த வாய்ப்பு தந்ததுக்கு தெக்குனோட சார்பாக நான் ரொம்ப பெரிய நன்றி தெரிவிச்சுக்கிறேன். And Mr. Nivas சொன்ன மாதிரி, it is not Balaguru, it is Tekun National. I'm just a representative. If நான் இல்லைன்னா கூட somebody else will be doing the same thing. Tekun National is the one of the biggest contributor, as I know. இதுவரை நவம்பர் வரை வந்து our disbursement வந்து it's already 306 million plus. Until November, we have not included December yet. So the thanks on the Tekun National. Me also, I'm very happy that through Tekun National we are doing a wonderful job. We do have some assistance which is coming, right, like Mr. Selvan said, all the way to the grassroots. Okay, we'll go into the main agenda. The function of Tekun is to improvise. மேன்மைப்படுத்துறதுக்கு இந்தியர்களுக்கும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைட் போங்களேன். இதில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மேன்மைப்படுத்துறதுக்கு தான், ஸ்மால் அண்ட் மீடியம் பிஸ்னஸை மேன்மைப்படுத்துறதுக்கு இந்தியர்களாக இருக்கட்டும் பூமி புத்திராவாக இருக்கட்டும் தேவை வந்து பணம் தான் நம்மளுக்கு கொஞ்சம் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. ஸோ மேன்மைக்கு தான் தெக்குன் நேஷனல் சின்ஸ் 1998 and 2008 வந்து இட் வாஸ் ஓப்பன் ஃபார் இந்தியர்களுக்கு. நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைட் போலாங்களா. Vision and mission is as normal as always. We'll go to next slide. Okay. Objective of Tekun, as I mentioned earlier, to support small and micro business owners க்கு மேன்மைப்படுத்துறதுக்கு. ஏன் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 2008 வந்து ஒரு சின்ன கம்ப்ளைண்ட்ஸ்லாம் இருந்தது. வங்கிகள் மூலியமா வர்த்தக துறையில் உள்ளவங்க ஈடுபாட்டில் உள்ளவங்களுக்கு வந்து லோன் கிடைக்கல. ஸோ அது மூலயமா தான் இப்போ தெக்குனுக்கு ஸ்பூமின்னு ஸ்கீம் பம்பாங்கன உசார் மஷரக்கா இந்தியா வந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அது வந்து இந்த லோன் கிடைக்காததுக்கு ஒரு முக்கியமான நல்ல காரணங்கள் இருக்கு. பரவாயில்ல, நெக்ஸ்ட் பார்ப்போம். Menjadikan pembiayaan yang mudah, cepat dan mesra usahawan. Ada very true. Simple documents, basic documents. Okay, documents yang kita telah pakai. And mendapatkan bayaran balik pembiayaan. Simple, easy method of repayment. அப்புறம் வந்து there's another element we are not looking at. See, like KLSICCI is supporting all the entrepreneurs. எல்லா entrepreneursக்கும் support பண்றீங்க. அதே மாதிரி Tekun usahawans வந்து must join together, must help each other. அப்பதான் வந்து ஒரு டெவலப்மெண்ட் வரும். So அதுவும் one of the main agenda, together, to work togetherness, ஒற்றுமை. Okay, and support வந்து very basic support trainings Tekun organize பண்றாங்க. But I believe KLSICCI has better trainings and for members. Next slide, sir. Size of loan வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 1000 வெள்ளியில இருந்து 1 லட்சம் வெள்ளி வரைக்கும் போகலாம். பட் இதுல இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் ஃபேக்ட் என்னன்னா, எப்போதான் நான் சொல்ற மாதிரி வியாபாரத்துக்கு என்ன தேவைப்படுது அதுதான் முக்கியம். நம்மளுக்கு என்ன தேவையில்லை, வியாபாரத்துக்கு என்ன தேவைப்படுது. ஏன்னா ரிட்டர்ன் ஆன் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் ஒன்று இருக்கு, ROI. எவ்வளவு இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் பண்ணுனா நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு ரிட்டர்ன் வரும். ரிட்டர்னுக்கு மினிமம் ஆஃப் 6 months இருக்கும். ஸோ அந்த ரிட்டர்ன் எப்படி உருப்படி கிரியேட் பண்றதுக்கு தான் இந்த லோன். ஓகே, minimum repayment 6 months, right up to 10 years, depends on loan size. Charge, we don't call it interest in Tekun, we call it charge. Annually வருஷத்துக்கு 4%, 4% of the total amount. Then சிம்பானன்னு ஒன்று இருக்கு, savings, that is all microcredit must have. That is Bank Negara's ruling, 5% savings. 5% savings மூலம் நான் ஒருத்தர் 1 hour வந்து நல்லா கட்டி முடிச்சோன்னே அவர் கண்டினியூ பண்ணாருன்னா he can claim back the 5%. அதே வந்து இடையில கொஞ்சம் பிரச்சனைகள் இருந்தால் அந்த 5% வந்து ஓவர் கம் பண்ணும் அந்த லோனை. பெரிய அமௌண்ட் இல்லை, சின்ன அமௌண்ட் தான். பட் டோட்டல் மந்த்லி பேமெண்ட்ல வந்து 9% சார்ஜ் பண்ணுவாங்க. 5% ஸ்டில் பிலாங்ஸ் டு தி உசாவான். ஓகே, saluran pembayaran வந்து currently those days officers will go to the office or the restaurants or the premise to collect payment. Nowadays no worries, everything can be done online. நீங்க அவர் வந்து அவங்க வர்றாங்க வரலன்னு பார்க்க தேவையில்லை, ஆன்லைன் செய்யலாம். ஆன்லைன்னா இப்போ எல்லாமே யூடியூப், மேபேங்க் சொந்தம் எக்ஸாம்பிள் மேபேங்க் யூடியூப், மேபேங்க் டு யூ இருக்கு, அது மூலியமா தெக்குனுக்கு பேமெண்ட் செய்யலாம். Or if you still want to do it at the counter, you can still walk in. Or if you still want an officer to come and get collected, அப்பயும் முடியும். Anyway, it is ease which will make the usawan easy. Next slide, sir. One of the see, there are 5 main programs. இந்தியர்களுக்கு வந்து ஸ்பூமி ஸ்கீம் பம்பாங்குனான் உசாவான் மாஷாரக்கட் இந்தியா, நம்ம இதை தான் இன்னைக்கு ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ண போறோம். டிஃபரன்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஸ்கீம் ஸ்பூமியும் தெக்கோன் நியாக வந்து சேம் தான். ஒன்று வந்து இந்தியர்களுக்கு, இன்னொரு ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து பூமி புற்றாக்கு. எல்லா கிரைட்டீரியா, all the requirements are 100% same except the program in a different name. That's about it. நீங்க அதை வேற்றுமா பார்க்க கூடாது. நீங்க நான் ஒரு ஆள் தான் இந்தியன், மற்றவங்க எல்லாம் வந்து பூமி புற்றாதான். எல்லாமே நம்ம மக்களுக்கு வந்து உதவி செய்யறாங்க, அசிஸ்ட் பண்றாங்க. நம்மளும் அதை பாசிட்டிவா எடுத்துக்கலாம். பாருங்களேன். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைட். Skim pembiayaan SPUMI வந்து Skim Pembiayaan Usahawan Masyarakat India merupakan skim yang khusus untuk masyarakat India. இதுதான் நம்ம சோஃபாக்கு செஞ்சு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். மினிமம் 1000 ringgit, மேக்ஸிமம் 1,00,000 வள்ளி. என்னத்துக்குன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா untuk modal tambahan dan keperluan, pembelian peralatan, stok, bahan mentah dan lain-lain. ஓகே, இதை நான் விரிவுபடுத்துறேன். மோடால் தம்பாகன்னா லெட்ஸ் சே இந்த காலகட்டத்தில் மோடால் தம்பாகன் தேவைப்படுது. இந்த காலகட்டத்தில் வந்து யாரும் வந்து ரெனோவேஷன் செய்ய மாட்டாங்க. இப்போ எக்ஸ்பேண்ட் பண்றதுக்கு வந்து சோஃபா ஸ்டாக் தான். சி, காலையில் ஒருத்தவங்கிட்ட பேசி கூப்பிட்டாங்க, கால் பண்ணாங்க. அவங்க யோர் பஹான் மந்தா, இட் கேன் பி எனி திங், யோர் ஸ்டாக்ஸ். உங்க ஸ்டாக் வந்து யூ ஹேவ் சோ மெனி ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் நவ் டு பர்ச்சேஸ் ஆன்லைன். ஹூ வில் கிவ் யூ த பெஸ்ட் ப்ரைஸ்? இப்போ நீங்க எங்க டெவலப் பண்ணனும், உங்க நெகோசியேஷன் ஸ்கில் தான் டெவலப் பண்ணணும். Okay, nobody can put a price now. Online business, this situation has created a lot of wonderfulness. So you can purchase your stocks from China by not looking at one supplier. உங்களுக்குலாம் தெரியும் பாருங்களேன். At the same time வந்து end user வந்து everything you don't have to, your overheads have been cut down now. நீங்க ஓவர்ஹெட்ஸ் எல்லாமே வீட்ல இருந்தே அவங்க வியாபாரத்தை பார்க்கலாம். அதுதான் இப்போ ரொம்ப முக்கியமான விஷயம் நம்ம கண்டுக்கிறது. ஓகே, அண்ட் அட் த சேம் டைம் இது பூமிக்கு மட்டும்தான். ஸ்பெஷலி பூமி புத்திராக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பிஞ்சாமான் வந்து 50% கட்டிட்டு 2 வருஷத்துக்கு மேல இருக்கணும். அப்பதான் அவங்க ஓவர்லேப் போகும். இந்தியர்களுக்கு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 50% and 1 year. சின்ன லோன்னா கொஞ்சம் கூட கட்டுறாங்களே, 1 year. After the 13th month they can apply for overlap. இது வந்து for Indians alone, அவங்களுக்கு இல்ல. Okay, B40 and M40, small and medium. Next slide, sir. திருப்பி கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க ஒருத்தர். Okay, இதெல்லாம் வந்து forward பண்ணிடுவோம் because it's only the business examples. Any business பார்க்கலாம் பாருங்களேன். Okay, these are the program khas. Program khas untuk siswa Zakirke, bekas tentera, skim nelayan, profesional muda, azam tani, and also for agropreneur muda. At the same time, Nur program enna, it initiated by ministries and Tekun National together. We are working for the convicts, ex-convicts. Fine பட்டிருக்காங்க. அது monitored, அதுல தான் mentor-mentee system இருக்கு, monitored by the prison department. So far, we will bring it out to the public when it's flourishes more. Individuals have benefit from there also. அவங்களும் இதா பார்க்க கூடாது. So next slide, sir. Okay, this is where anybody would like to write it down or print screen or take pictures, please do. These are ரொம்ப important factors. Okay, age 18 to 60. Business must be 100% owned by Indian for Indian Bhumi loan. For Bhumiputra, 100% Bhumiputra. ஏன்னா ஃபண்டிங் இஸ் டூ டிஃப்ரெண்ட். ஒரு வந்து இந்தியன் ஃபண்டிங்னு இருக்கு, பூமிபுத்ரா ஃபண்டிங் இருக்கு. யூ கேன் கிராஸ். ஸோ உங்க பூமிபுத்ரா டெக் பார்ட்னர்ஸ் இருந்தாங்கன்னா ஃபார் அதர் ரீசன்ஸ் கம் வி கேன் டிஸ்கஸ். ஐ நோ ஹவு டு. இட்ஸ் நாட் கேன் நாட். We can do some flexibility. We can do some changes in your documentations. We can help you, assist you. We can give you ideas. Okay, number 3. Okay, since 2008 வந்து we are going through RAMSI credit credentials பார்க்குறோம். This is to blacklist பார்க்கிறதுக்கு and also to see the trend or the attitude pattern of borrowers. Okay, அங்க பார்க்கும்போது தான் பார்க்க we reflected whoever default, they've been defaulting everywhere. இது patterns. At the same time வந்து ஒரு நபருக்கு வந்து ஒரு 3000 வெள்ளி கடன் ஒரு இடத்துல சின்ன இடத்துல இருக்கு, கொஞ்சம் கட்டலன்னோ அவரை கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா கட்ட சொல்லிட்டு the loan amount will be reduced, not rejected. Blacklist எப்படின்னா court போயிடுச்சுன்னா housing, car loan or guarantor for somebody, some other technical matters reject பண்ணுவோம், or we call them up and we speak to them, see how we can assist them. When small matters can be solved, we assist them in an easier way. Okay, okay, coming to number 4, fact number 4, license SSM is a must. ஒரு குழந்தை பிறந்தா ஐசி நம்ம அப்ளை பண்ற மாதிரி பிசினஸ் இருந்தா SSM இருக்கணும். அதே ஸ்மால் பிசினஸ்னா மஜ்லிஸ் லைசன்ஸ் இருக்கணும். அண்ட் இப்போ லொகேஷன்ல பிசினஸ் செஞ்சா கூட மஜ்லிஸ் லைசன்ஸ் இருக்கணும். பாருங்களேன், இப்ப திஸ் இஸ் ஃபார் யுவர் ஓன் வர்த்தகர்களோட சேஃப்டிக்கு இந்த லைசன்ஸ்லாம் இருந்தால் நல்லது. பிகாஸ் உங்க பிசினஸ் வந்து ஒத்தன்டிகேட்டட், நீங்களும் சீரியஸா பார்ப்பீங்க. அண்ட் அத்தாரிட்டிஸ்னால உங்களுக்கு எந்த பிரச்சனைகளும் ஃபியூச்சர்ல வராது. ஓகே, தென் when Sundram Berhad, it is Sundram Berhad documentation. When enterprise, it is enterprise submission இருக்கணும். Okay, business can be with location base, it can be home base, it can be mobile, it can be online. Business can be done anywhere from any part of the world now. But our criteria location Malaysia, but you can do it online from home or multiple location. Okay, it can be part-time or full-time. Another factor, if it is Sundram Berhad, 300,000 and below paid up capital. Now it's changed to authorized capital. Am I right, Mr. Tamil Selvan? Paid up capital, now it's combined together, right? Paid up capital and authorized capital?
Yes.
Yeah, it's combined. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so 300,000 and below. This is why it's small, to make it small, to focus on small business owners.
Just to ask you, what about the medium?
Medium means?
Medium industry also similar, 300,000?
Similar, sir. Similar.
Medium industry, they might have more than 300,000 capital.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, 300,000 வச்சிருக்காங்க. Then let's say if somebody has an enterprise too for the same company, same purpose, we use the enterprise. Medium sometimes it's above 350,000, 300,000. I understand the purpose of paid up capital. So that can be, we can work around. There's no, as I mentioned earlier, there's no rejection. Rejection is only for blacklisted and defaulters, other loans.
Again, Mr. Balaguru, I thought the criteria is the turnover, not the capital, how much you hold. If the turnover for small and medium and micro businesses is the turnover.
No, ours, okay, turnover is good. That will come at when we look into the bank statement. One of the, how we calculate for the loan amount to be secured. One of the criteria for small and medium on the 300 and below paid up capital or authorized capital. Okay, Mr. Tamil Selvan?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sir.
Proceed. Thank you.
Okay. Let's say husband and wife doing same business, only one application. But let's say husband and wife doing two different businesses. There will be some time frame given for the husband to apply and start repaying. Then the wife can apply for the second business. Can be done. Okay, next slide, sir. Number one, Borang 02 and 06 can be obtained from Tekun branch, any branches. As an applicant, one passport size, one photograph, and IC copy of the applicant and the spouse. If there is a partner in the business, the partner's IC copy and spouse's IC copy. Okay. SSM, if it is an enterprise, the 3 copies circular moon pages must be fully photocopied. 3. If there's Majlis license and all, add in together. If it is Central Berhad, all the copies of the business documentation, business documentations. Okay, photographs. When come to question number 6, see, there is an officer who comes and visits and interviews the applicant, but the board of approval sits in a place where they have to see the whole business. When come to a restaurant, first example is a restaurant. So photograph should be taken outside the outlet, signboard order. Then come closer a little bit, left and right, together with the photograph, left right நம்மளுக்கு தெரியணும். Then ஒரு flow போடுங்க. Business photographs எடுக்கும்போது ஒரு flow இருக்கணும். Meaning from the cash register owner இருக்கணும். அப்படியே photograph should show the board of directors, board of approval that, oh, this is the flow of the shop. இது வந்து cashier, this is where the soft drinks have been stored. Then comes the live counter, roti canai, comes second one, let's say chonto drinks. So flow irukanga, one by one photograph பார்க்கும்போது. The more clearer picture been given about over the business, that much it's better. We won't say only 3 photographs. 3 photographs you cannot put in your business at all. When it comes to a construction or business, go for multi-location of your projects taking place now, photographs. If அதெல்லாம் வந்து டெக்னிக்கலா வரும் பாருங்களேன். So photographs will explain 1,000 words of the business. Okay. Then bank statement, last 3 months minimum. Currently bank statements will be poor. Some people are poorer, some are bad, some good. Depends on business, but we understand on the situation. Okay. 15,000 and below application, savings account will do. If there is a current account, please submit too, no problems. Any application 15,000 and above will be must. Current account is a must. And in the காலகட்டத்துல வந்து current account வந்து sometimes some people they have no checks. It's online. பரவாயில்ல, your bank statement will show. இப்போ இல்லாட்டி ஒருத்தவங்க சொல்றாங்க, சார் நான் வந்து ஆன்லைன்ல வந்து ஒரு 8 மாசமா செஞ்சுட்டு இருக்கேன், நான் இப்பதான் SSM ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணேன். But 8 மாசமா payment is coming into your savings account. Can be identified. How long is the business been running around? So bank statement says 1,000 words now in relates to business. Okay, Mr. Selva, if there is wrong information or unclear information, please correct me in between itself.
Sure. I think so far is okay. No problem.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other fact about bank statement, transaction in and out can be 100,000 my business, but my carry forward amount is only 2,000 ringgits. The loan will be based on the 2,000 ringgits of what is balance in my account. So அதனால வந்து transaction important, what is carry forward the important. So let's say உங்களுக்கு வந்து every month your rental is 10,000 ringgits, but you're paying on the 27th. Please check with your bank when is your ending month. Differs from accounts to account or banks to bank. Please issue the check to be cashed out or to be banked in after that particular date. அப்பதான் வந்து இன்னைக்கு ராத்திரி 11:59 உங்க அக்கவுண்ட் க்ளோஸ் பண்ணும்போது நாளைக்கு காலையில் you be richer by 10,000 ringgit opening accountல. Am I right wrong? Afternoon வந்து அவங்க கேஷ் அவுட் பண்ணா கூட, but closing account வந்து உங்களுக்கு 10,000 extra இருக்கு. So that shows something different. And transaction பத்தி important இல்ல. இப்ப எவ்வளவு காசு அக்கவுண்ட்ல பேலன்ஸ் தான். How rich are you with money? The fact. Okay, then bank sorry இது பார்த்துட்டோம். 3 months statement தான், வேற எதுவும் தேவையில்ல. If you want to give more, no issues. இப்போ multiple company accounts இருந்தா multiple savings and current account companyக்கு பேஸ் பண்ணீங்கன்னா can be attached. Can be attached. Next slide, sir.
Excuse me, Balaguru, just to interrupt. The balance, I think, is very important because they have to repay back to Tekun. Probably அதனால தான் அதை சொல்றீங்க நீங்க.
ஆமா.
அந்த பேலன்ஸ் லாஸ்ட் பேலன்ஸ் ஓப்பனிங் பேலன்ஸ் வந்து இவ்வளவு இருந்தா ஸோ இவ்வளவு காசு வந்து தெக்குனுக்கு பே பண்ண முடியும். அதுதான் நீங்க க்ரைட்டீரியா பாக்குறீங்க. ஸோ லெட்ஸ் சே அவங்க வந்து அவங்களோட இன்கம் சம்பளம் பர்சனலா எடுத்திருக்காங்க வச்சுங்க, ஒரு 5,000 எடுத்திருக்காங்க. Do you add their income also as their capacity to pay repayment?
Yes, yes. அது ஒரு தனி question இருக்கும். அந்த questions-ல வந்து when the officer interviews, there is another question over the other side on personal.
Means the two criteria normally bank எடுக்கிறது வந்து bank balance எவ்வளவு இருக்கு மாச கடைசியில, also how much income the business owner has taken as a director allowance or whatever அவங்க எடுத்திருக்காங்க. ஸோ அவங்களோட கெப்பாசிட்டி வந்து அது ரெண்டும் சேர்த்தாதான் அவங்களோட ஸ்ட்ரெங்க்.
Yes, sir.
Correct or not?
Correct.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay, one of the document is utility. Okay, this utility bill will be my home bill in there. If it is my business is home based, na home bill, or I live in another place but I got a location in another side, my warehouse, the bill of the warehouse. Okay. Zahiran வந்து this is will be attached together with the application. This is to for Tekun to go through the credit credentials. Okay. Then Patarinkas, the officer will advise. Another fact வந்து, if I do have a partner in the business, my partner have to give me letter of clearance to authorize me for Tekun application. So other authorization letter, it can be husband-wife partnership in business or somebody else. One of the partner, whoever is not applying, must authorize this application by giving a letter. Brief letter stating, very brief letter. It can be written, no issue. Okay. Okay, document tambahan. This is very. Solung sir.
Yeah, Mr. Balaguru. Authorization letter, I think, but similar to that, அதே மாதிரி பேங்க்ல வந்து என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க, somebody have to guarantee your loan அப்படி சொல்லுவாங்க.
No, அது guarantor, sir.
So guarantor is guarantor applicable?
No. We don't practice guarantorship.
Tekun don't
practice guarantorship.
So they have to just letter of authorization.
Authorization saying that my partner, I'm agreeing for application through my partner's name.
So that letter is, so guarantor is not required.
Not required.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
In when you see the application, there'll be reference. Reference is contact points. That's all. If I'm applying, if I'm not been responding my phone calls for the past 3 months, so the officer has the right to contact the other party to find out what happened. Maybe I would have gone, I would have died. So nobody has informed the Tekun. So for that purpose, we have references who doesn't live together. But there's no guarantorship applied in the Tekun. So அந்த பேர் கொடுக்கும்போது அண்ணன் தம்பி relations friends, no issue. அதை பயப்பட தேவையில்லை அவங்க. We will refer them as reference purpose தான். Okay. Any questions, Mr. Selvan? No?
No, very clear now.
Okay, sir. Okay, quotation is quite crucial. யான்னு கேட்டா உங்க application பேஸ் பண்றதுக்கு for what reason quotation பேஸ் பண்ணா நமக்கு தெரியும். See, let's say ஒரு mini market quotations கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, we need to take this much of stock. So we will look into things like cigarettes and we'll write it off. Cigarette is not good for health. So we write it off. Even Bhumi Putra, adhe martha. We don't fund something which is not healthy. Okay. Then comes to Indian shop, alcohol randa, we'll write it off. We will focus on important which serve the actual purpose of business. So quotation is a must. Okay. Then hak milik tanah on the rental agreement. Rental agreement is a must. If somebody doesn't have a rental agreement, or a brief note, I'm so and so renting my space to this so and so person which runs this such business at this location with address, attached photocopy IC. If there is SNP, attach SNP to confirm that is that person's ownership. Other for non. Then if it is going to be agricultural, grant attach panno. Location of which location, and the location, other grant. Okay. Next slide, sir. I'll go into these matters. Question Kegumoda will be able to answer more clearly. This is general. Next slide, sir.
Just before next slide. The quotation one quotation you have to have.
No, one quotation. Unga supply item quotation.
Yeah, thank you.
There's no comparison. Okay, this is a flow of the process. Number one would be receiving at the branch with full document. So the officer will go through every document. When it's fulfilled, they will accept and give the person a slip of receiving of document. That's first page. So number two, few days later, the officer in charge or received your document will visit the location of the business. Number three, pejabat, ibu pejabat, let's say, ibu pejabat negeri, Selangor office, they will call to verify whether such application has been sent in, is it authentic. I can be a partner, business partner application portal. So after business loan, the loan which has been approved, I took out the money and left, leaving the business partner in trouble. So Tekun Pejabat Negeri will communicate with the relevant parties whose name are in the SSM. Okay. Then the fourth part would be the approval taking place in HQ. All the approvals will take place in HQ, but rejection can take place in branch level if with proper reasons. If the reasons are not strong enough, we can actually put back again documents. That one HQ will handle with the branch or the state office. With all this approval done, agreement signed, then within 14 working days, the money will be channeled into the company account. If it is a company current account, if it is savings account, the money will be the cash will be transferred or funneled into the account number which has been given. So there's no check anymore. I believe members cash EFT, electronic transfer so far. Next slide, please. This is the flow, 25 working days. So in the காலகட்டத்துல நம்ம கொஞ்சம் flexible இருக்கணும். என்ன சொல்றேன்னா Selangor KL பாத்தீங்கன்னா we are still going through our home and taking turns to come into. So it might exceed more than 25 days. I think we should give and take. This is my humble request. Okay. This is how is the actual flow. It's the internal use, but I'm sharing it. Yeah. 25 working days. 25 working days, as I mentioned earlier, flexible because of the current situation in KL. Always remember, next happy turning now we are traveling in a mist which we could only see about 10 feet. We have to drive carefully, we have to drive slowly, we have to drive in a right direction to reach our destination. So always be alert, always be ready for a hairpin turn. It is a norm, going to be a norm. At one point it was like paathuko naliki illa nethu mudinjiruchu naalai ulladu namakku not sure indrikku enna start pannumodu ippe start pannanom. We cannot wait anymore. edhukku wait panni naalaikku sevom appuram sevom illa. No such thing. Idu நம்ம எல்லாரும் மைண்ட்ல வெச்சுக்கணும். வேலையா இருக்கட்டும், பிசினஸா இருக்கட்டும், எதுலயும். Okay, இதுக்கு வரோம் திருப்பி அதுக்கு அப்புறம் பேராசன் பேசுவோம். பைரன் பலே, as you know, many ways. இப்ப ஆபீஸா வந்து கலெக்ட் பண்ணலன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. You can do it from your desktop, you can do it through your phone. So அந்த டேட்ல நீங்க கட்டலாம் காசு. CDMல செய்யலாம், post officeல பேமெண்ட் கொடுக்கலாம். Still you can do check payment if you still have checks. And cash payments, all these are there. So cash payment we can still receive at RHB, Post, BSN, and Tekun mobile apps. When the officer comes, you pay cash, they will log into, they will key into the system automatically immediately. So there is no way of me saying that the officer never came to collect. So everything is easy now. நம்மளும் ப்ராம்ப்டா இருக்கலாம் பாருங்களேன். Another way is at this situation நம்ம நாளைக்கு அடுத்த வாரம் பிசினஸ் இருக்குமா இல்லையான்னு தெரியணும் நான் சொல்ல சிச்சுவேஷன்ல என்ன பண்ணலாம்னா வீக்லி பேமெண்ட் நீங்க இது பண்ணலாம். இப்ப வீக்லி ஒரு டார்கெட் வச்சுக்கிட்டு வீக்லி 1000 ringgit கட்டுற இடத்துல 250 வெள்ளி கட்டினீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு அது கொஞ்சம் சைக்காலஜிக்கலி பர்டனா தெரியாது. வாரத்துக்கு 1000 ringgit அப்படியே எடுத்து கொடுக்கும்போது பிகாஸ் எவ்ரி penny எவ்ரி பைசா ஒரு காசா இருந்தா கூட இது ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். நம்மளுக்கு வந்து ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி உள்ளவங்க கூட ரிச் இல்ல, கேஷ் உள்ளவங்க தான் ரிச். இப்ப ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைட் சார். ஓகே, there is no middleman. இங்க வந்து all members must understand KLSICCI is an advisory board. KLSICCI is providing assistance. KLSICCI can't solve your matter with the code. Meaning, உங்க டாக்குமெண்ட் சரியில்லைன்னா KLSICCI மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணக்கூடாது. அது வந்து நீங்க தான் ஹேண்டில் பண்றோம். At the same time வந்து there's no third party saying that I will handle. எனக்கு பாலகுரு தெரியும் நீங்க என்கிட்ட கொடுங்கன்னு சொல்ல, அதெல்லாம் இல்ல. நீங்க நான் இல்லைன்னா கூட எங்க தெக்குன் ஓடும். நான் இல்லை, even though I'm not at all, I'm not no longer here, Tekun will be still operating the program called Spumi. The officers will still be doing the same things what they've been doing. It is not me. It is Tekun operational now, it's part of it now. So, okay, let's say you live in PJ, ana business வந்து Kajang. Go to Kajang branch. So website la போனீங்கன்னா addresses, எல்லா addresses இருக்கும், phone numbers இருக்கும், branch managers address இருக்கும். So still not sure, you can call HQ. Still or the state office. எல்லாம் we can help. இப்ப நான் இல்லைன்னா கூட தெக்குன்ல இப்போ since we are working from home and also இன்னைக்கு வேலை இல்லை, இன்னைக்கு வந்திருக்கேன் இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம்னால HQ call பண்ணி just ask, நான் வந்து so and so I'm going to apply, my business is over here, இந்த இடத்துல இருக்கு, நான் I'm living in PJ but my business is in Kajang, can I have Kajang address or can I have Kajang branch phone number? No problem, they will be able to assist. என்னைதான் பார்க்கணும்னா இந்த காலகட்டத்தில் நான் இல்லைன்னா நீங்க you have to be, we have to receive, we have to receive and make use of the mechanism which is already set. No middle person. பாலகுரு தெரியும், பெரியவரை தெரியும், அவரை தெரியும், அதெல்லாம் இல்ல. உங்களுக்கும் தெக்குனுக்கும் இடையில யாரும் இல்ல. Applicant and Tekun and applicant, that's about it. Serious, straightforward. Next slide, sir. Okay. இதெல்லாம் போட்டோகிராஃப் எடுத்துங்க, எல்லாத்தையும் பிரிண்ட் ஸ்கிரீன் பண்ணிக்கங்க. Address, HQ address, email. என் இமெயில் நான் கொடுக்குறேன், you can email me. At least அதுல வீட்டில் ரிசீவ் பண்ணலாம். நான் உடனே ரிப்ளை பண்ணிடுவேன். இது வந்து தெக்குனோட. ஓகே, my email address எடுத்துக்கிறீங்களா? Balaguru, BALAGURU @tekun.gov.my. I repeat, Balaguru, BALAGURU, small caps, @tekun.gov.my. சரி. So I will receive questions. சொல்லுங்க, என்ன தேவைப்படுது?
Thank you, Mr. Balaguru. Thank you for the wonderful sharing.
Most welcome, sir.
We will start the Q&A session. We're receiving a lot of WhatsApps and also Facebook messages, as well as the messages in the Zoom on a lot of inquiries. We will start with from Martha Sita. If I'm a handyman business, which means they are doing multiple business under one roof, are they qualified to apply for this microcredit loan from the?
Definitely. Handyman means or specific ஒன்னும் சொல்ல.
No, there's no specific mention. Maybe okay. Martha, are you there? You can voice out now.
Hello.
Any legitimate business with SSM or with Majlis license can apply. the question will be எனக்கு எவ்வளவு சார் கொடுப்பீங்க அப்படி இல்ல உங்க பிசினஸ்க்கு எவ்வளவு தேவைன்னு உங்களுக்கு தெரியணும் அந்த பிசினஸ்க்கு எவ்வளவு போட்டா எப்படி முன்னேற்றம் வரணும் உங்களுக்கு தெரியணும் சி ஒரு இன்வெஸ்டர் கிட்ட இப்ப நான் ஒரு இன்வெஸ்டர்னா நீங்க எனக்கு உங்க பிசினஸோட மேன்மையை பத்தி தான் பேசுவீங்க அதுதான் நீங்க சொல்லணும் சார் என் பிசினஸ் வந்து இன்னைக்கு வந்து காசு சம்பாதிக்கிறோம் நாளைக்கு வந்து my target is 25 cents 1 week from now my target is 1 ringgit and 50 cents every day so this is your target so application போடும்போது look at it your mindset should be my business is okay and I'm going to get bigger so I'm putting in my application for investment meaning நான் இன்வெஸ்டர் கிட்ட இந்த டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸை சப்மிட் பண்றேன் அப்பதான் வந்து உங்களோட பிசினஸ் வந்து நீங்க வேற மாதிரி பாப்பீங்க லோன் பாத்தீங்கன்னா அது எப்போதுமே நம்ம கடன் வாங்குறது தான் இருக்கும் நீங்க இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் பாத்தீங்கன்னா பிசினஸோட முக்கியமான பாயிண்ட்ஸ் வந்து நீங்க எடுத்து பாப்பீங்க ஹைலைட் பண்ணுவீங்க போட்டோகிராஃபை வந்து வேற மாதிரி பிடிப்பீங்க முக்கியமான இதை பிடிப்பீங்க க்ளோஸ் அப் பண்ணாம நல்லா பிடிப்பீங்க நம்ம இப்போ ஹேண்டிமேன் சொன்னீங்களா அவர் வந்து லெட்ஸ் சே சொந்தோ அவர் எக்ஸாம்பிள் அவர் வந்து இப்போ வந்து லெட்ஸ் சே ஹீஸ் அ பிளம்பர் ஸோ பிளம்பிங் ஜாப் போறதை பிடிப்பாரு பிளம்பிங் ஜாபோட அவார்ட்ஸ் டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸை கொடுப்பாரு மீனிங் ஹீ சர்டிஃபிகேஷன் as a what level plumber and job which is given a PO he's been given a job to maintain the whole building of 10-story buildings plumbing water piping every day his work is to go up and down to see and he's a consulting firm on plumbing so andamari so when you prepare this document look at it as though you are preparing to give it to an investor for investment to come in then
yes sir
சொல்லுங்க
என்னோட क्वेश्चन என்னன்னா பெர்மிஸ் எங்களுக்கு இல்ல நம்ம ப்ராப்பரா SSM வச்சிருக்கோம் 3 months almost 4 months ஆயிடுச்சு கரண்ட் அக்கவுண்ட் இருக்கு நம்மள்ட்ட ஹேண்டிமேன் நம்ம சொல்றப்ப வந்து நம்ம வந்து எல்லா கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ஜாப்பும் செய்யறோம் சோ அப்ப நம்ம மீனிங்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம வந்து ரெனோவேஷனும் செய்யறோம் பிளம்பிங் வயரிங் எல்லாமே இருக்கு சோ அப்ப போட்டோஸ் நீங்க பெர்மிஸோட போட்டோஸ் கேக்குறப்ப நம்ம வந்து நம்மளோட ஜாப்போட போட்டோஸ் வந்து நம்ம சப்மிட் பண்ணணுமா இல்ல அது கேக்குறேன் நான்
ஓகே அது வந்து ஜாப்போட போட்டோஸ்மா இப்ப ஜாப் செஞ்ச ஜாப் இருக்கும்ல which is already done அந்த போட்டோகிராஃப்ஸ் வச்சிருப்பீங்க
yes
சப்மிட் பண்ணனும் and currently what is going on if something is going on ஓகேயா
நல்லங்களா சார்
இப்ப ஏற்கனவே வேலை செஞ்ச ஏற்கனவே ஹேண்டி ஜாப் செஞ்ச போட்டோகிராஃப்ஸ் வச்சிருப்பீங்க
yes
ஓகே அதை சப்மிட் பண்ணலாம் at the same time இப்ப currently என்னாச்சும் going on இருக்க ongoing projects இருக்குல
இருக்கு
அந்த photographs go and take submit it
okay
அந்த நீங்க அந்த photographs A4 paper la print பண்ணும்போது project which is going on sekarang
Bali bande gitu
tengah ambil tempat sekarang in the location la
your SSM get only la my SSM won't get la
hello புரியுதாமா நான் சொல்றது
புரியுது சார் புரியுது
so if you have POs let's say those companies has given PO
okay
those companies have given PO for job இருக்குல add in the POs that will be because confirm job coming in because உங்களுக்கு PO இருந்தா தான் உங்களுக்கு secure நீங்க போய் இது வந்து செய்யுங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்புறம் காசு கொடுக்கறனா what is the document which saying that they ask you to do the job
இல்ல நம்ம ப்ராப்பரா இன்வாய்ஸ் PO அதெல்லாம் வச்சிருக்கோம் கரண்ட்லி 4 months ஓட அதெல்லாம் வச்சிருக்கோம் கரண்ட்லி கோயிங் ஆன் இருக்கு நமக்கு கோயிங் ஆன் ப்ராஜெக்ட்ஸ்லாம் இருக்கு சோ அந்த போட்டோ சப்மிட் சொன்னீங்களா அதுதான் நான் கேக்குறேன் நம்ம பெர்மிஸ் இல்ல சோ என்ன மாதிரி போட்டோஸ் நம்ம சப்மிட் பண்ணனும்னு கேக்குறேன்
and also உங்க பேஸ் வந்து ஹோம் பேஸா இல்ல you have an office running and all
home base
what do you do submit your house photograph photograph of your house and your SNP to make sure Tekun is confident more to gain more trust
okay sir
அது வந்து உங்களோட லொகேஷன் பாருங்க அது business so your project will be everywhere
yes
project PJ la இருக்கலாம் KL la இருக்கலாம் slang I mean it can be anywhere
sure sir
okay ma
thank you
did I answer your question
yes
Thank you, Martha. I hope it clarifies. The next question, Mr. Bala, is if I open a physio center newly, am I eligible for this loan?
Important here is a license as a physiotherapist.
So they must be certified competent physiotherapists endorsed by the Ministry of Health.
Yes.
correct?
If it is the owner. If I'm an investor, I must have a
Just like a pharmacy.
uh-huh.
The pharmacy is applying and they must have a competent dentist. I mean,
Yes.
competent pharmacist.
Pharmacist.
Yeah. So, Nesa Malar, was the question answered? And then her next question was, if it is new, can she apply?
Can.
Can.
How new is that? கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கா இருக்கு சொல்லுங்க.
Miss Nesa, can you come online?
Now only I going to start, sir, but I already booked the shop, everything. Start.
எங்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வரீங்கம்மா?
Kuala Selangor.
Kuala Selangor. அங்க business potential ஆமா?
Business potential.
Potential. நீங்க இதுக்கு முன்ன எங்க வேலை செஞ்சிருக்கீங்க?
இதுக்கு முன்னுக்கு வந்து இப்ப வந்து ஏஜென்ட்டா இருக்கேன். இதுக்கு முன்னுக்கு வந்து as a instructor, physiotherapist, clinic instructor-ஆ இருந்தேன். ஏசியன்
திருப்பி சொல்லுங்க.
மாஸ்டர் ஸ்கில்ல வந்து clinical instructor-ஆ இருந்தேன்.
ஓகே. சோ நீங்க மாஸ்டர் ஸ்கில்ல வேலை செஞ்சிருக்கீங்க பிஜேல?
இல்ல ஈப்போ கேம்பஸ்.
ஈப்போ கேம்பஸ்ல. ஓகே. அங்க as a physiotherapist trainer-ஆ இருந்திருக்கீங்க.
ஆமா.
So you are a certified physiotherapist and you are also a trainer before this.
Yes, yes.
Okay, what is the reason for you to open in Kuala Selangor?
Kali.
Centers, so that's why. Because almost 2 years வந்து நான் பிசியோவா இல்ல. Because இங்க no opportunity for that. So அதனால நான் இந்த Kuala Selangorல. So after மேரேஜ் வந்து நான் பிசியோ ஜாப்ல இருந்து இது பண்ணிட்டேன். ஐ மீன் வேற வேலை தேடிட்டேன். பிசியோ வேலை இல்லாதனால. சோ இப்போ சரி நம்ம ஒரு சென்டர் திறக்கலாம்னு அதுக்கு எடுத்து மூவ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
Okay, நீங்க செய்யலாமா? நீங்க என்ன பண்ணணும்? First of all, find out whether the market அங்க இருக்கா இல்லையா நீங்க பார்க்கணும். Even though you are going to rental a place for 100 ringgit, it is your money. Okay? அந்த market இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு பாருங்க. அந்த முதல்ல ஒரு சின்ன செஞ்சுக்கங்க.
I believe Balaguru, Nesamar, probably you can do some SWOT analysis on the strength, weaknesses, and also opportunity and threat in the business and the location that you're going to embark on. And probably you can contact us, as what our Deputy President, Mr. Selvam, said just now. Our micro business working committee chairperson, Mr. Selvaraj, will be able to assist you. Please contact the secretariat. We'll assist you on this. Ms. Nesa.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Ms. Nesa, good luck, but please communicate with the relevant officers at KLSICCI, KLSICCI, and clear what you are going to put in yourself. You must be very clear and specific goal upon.
The next question, Mr. Bala, is can I apply the business if it started 3 months? I believe
can be applied.
Right. So GD Star Services, I think your question is answered. The next question is, can I apply if I'm just going to start a business?
Okay, can be applied, but the applicant must show some commitment. Let's say what business are going to specific up solunga?
That question is from me. My name is Ganapati. I'm thinking of starting a pet food shop. Pet food, maybe cat food and dog food.
Thinking na yeah, the thinking on this, sir.
No, because I just wanted to start, and I already prepared. I did a survey, price comparison, and all panichi. The area load 3,000 houses okay, but it's only one pet shop so far.
Okay.
Probably, Mr. Ganapati. I think it's a very good demand now. Pet food and pet.
Yes.
I think Mr. Balaguru, I think the prices are also expensive and there's a lot of take up now. I think it's a good venture.
Good idea. Good thoughts. And in the location, sir?
I'm staying in Bandar Tropicana, Amantulu, Panimagara. So that's about few areas, Tropicana, Aman, Dimbayu, and Eco Century. There's only one shop in Sajanaputra.
Okay. How much of loan you are looking at?
I'm looking at about 70,000.
Okay, as an initial applicant,
yes,
start what Tekun will not be able to fund 100% as 70,000.
Correct.
Okay. How much are you willing to invest first?
Maybe 50% of it, 40,000.
Okay. You 40,000 invest money. So example, sir, commitment to the code, you must at least and the கடை நீங்க எடுத்துக்கணும் ரெண்டலுக்கு.
Okay.
அந்த கடை நீங்க ரெண்டலுக்கு எடுத்து அக்ரிமெண்ட்லாம் சைன் பண்ணிட்டு தென் அந்த கடையை திறந்துருங்க கொஞ்சம் ஜாமான்லாம் பொருள்லாம் போட்டு.
Okay.
கரண்ட் அக்கவுண்ட்லாம் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடுவீங்க. ஸோ நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுங்க current account திறந்துட்டு தான் then only you do the payment through the current account to all the suppliers and also to the rental and deposit and rental payment.
Use the same account lah.
Use the company account. Okay, SSM ல. Then ஒரு மாசம் ஓடும்போது நீங்க சப்மிட் பண்ணலாம்.
Okay, only after that lah.
You already shown commitment with photograph, with the agreement signed, with bank statement. It is not good, but it is a new account. So 40,000 would start பண்ணும்போது you can அந்த amount 100% லனா கூட at least ஒரு 70% கிடைக்க chances இருக்கு அந்த 40,000 the balance amount.
Okay. Something
commitment நீங்க காமிக்கிறதுல தான் இருக்கு சார். And please do more search, talk to people, அந்த இடத்துல ஸ்டாக்ஸ் எங்க வாங்கலாம் எல்லாம் பாத்துங்க.
Yes.
நீங்க பாக்க இங்க ஒரு கடை ரிஞ்செட் கூட they have changed it into animal food காக்கிட்டாங்க. It's a good demand like Mr. Nibas said.
Yes.
Did I answer your question, Mr. Ganesh?
Yes, Ganapati. Yes,
Mr. Ganapati.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Thanks for asking those questions. இந்த இதுல ஈடுபாடு பண்றது நல்லது. ஏன்னா யூசர்கள் எதுல ஈடுபாடு பண்றாங்களோ நம்மள அத போணும். ஏன்னா அங்கதான் டிமாண்ட் இருக்கு. I'm not being racist, but we must be competent.
Correct.
Okay?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Mr. Ganapati.
Nandri, sir. Nandri, vanakkam, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Balaguru, for the explanation. I think for the rest of them who have posted questions, if just you want to start a business, yes, you can start. You can apply for a loan as long as you can show some good commitment, as what Mr. Balaguru says. Okay.
Initial commitment.
Yeah. On other note, there's an inquiry from Ms. Namamani, our Vice President. She has mentioned that many times people complain not knowing why they did not get the loan. Will the applicants be informed why the loan was rejected? Because some may have secret issue, Mr. Balaguru, and in which area they need to improvise so that they will have a cushioning period time to improve their business cash flow to reapply again to Tekun.
Okay. Very good question. Mrs. Nesamani. Thank you very much, Mrs.
Nawamani, Dr.
Dr. Nawamani. Sorry. Okay. நீங்க கொடுத்த question very technical, but இது situation to situation நம்ம handle பண்ணலாம். என்னன்னா சில பேரு some time ago would have committed and they would have forgotten about that loan. அதுதான் இப்ப after 10 years, after 15 years, it will be reflected in RAMC. So for our best practices, we can actually update ourselves in secret sithouse ஒரு தர. And at the same time என்ன situation பார்க்கணும். Tekun will always, if there is a minor issue or minor bad debt somewhere like less than 10,000 ringgits, the officers will actually get in touch with so and say, இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு, there is some finances somewhere, please get in touch with the bank or get in touch with secret sithouse to find out what is the related document, what has been defaulted and when it's been defaulted. அவங்க அதை settle பண்ணிட்டு when they come back, the application will be handled well back again. But all applicants who applications were rejected, they got all the rights to find out why. அதுக்கு அவங்களை என்னை கூப்பிட்டு சொல்லுங்க. ஸோ ஒரு நாள் 2 நாள் இருந்தா கூட நான் கால் பண்ணி அங்கங்க பார்த்து என்ன இஷ்யூன்னு நான் சொல்லிடுவேன் கூப்பிட்டு. ஏன்னா they deserve it, they need to know.
So basically, Tekun will notify the applicants whose application has been rejected, right?
Some cases it goes missing.
Okay. So I think all the applicants who have got rejected, they will be able to get it. That's the point here. Okay. The next one is from Ms. Chitra. I think if your business is 6 months, definitely you can apply for a loan. But another note here is, can she apply if she's a home base?
Yeah. Tekun is for home base, mobile business, online. Home base, any business can be done if she can actually show the business through a bank statement or through stocks or through products.
Okay, so it answered your question, Ms. Chitra. Thank you. The next is from Ms. Lavanya Ramakrishnan. Can I apply the business if it's running for 3 years? Yes, I think you can apply. And then if you're running a boutique and tailoring, I think you can also apply for that. And you need to apply the loan for the stocks. I think that is also applicable. As long as you show a proof of quotations and this and from a supplier, then and a proof of the business, I think then she can apply, right?
Yep.
Ms. Lavanya, I think your questions are answered.
Sir, can I have another question, sir? I'm Lavanya.
Hey.
Pleasure, ma. Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Sir, actually, I'm from JB. Actually, my shop is located in Kula. So during the MCO time that I started my online. So when I survey the market, before that I got walking customer. During the MCO, when I started my online, then I realized that all my customer from JB town. Okay. So now I'm thinking that shifting my shop from Kulai to Johor. So that's the main thing that I need a cash to shifting my shop from Kulai to Johor. So how do I do that?
Okay. Your customers are based in JB, but you are based in Kulai.
Yes.
At one point before MCO, they used to come to Kulai.
Not really, because as you all know that JB is based on Singapore market. Those who are working in Singapore are stuck in Singapore.
Okay.
So before that, those who are living in Kulai, I have a walking customer every day. But my business are dropped. Then I realized when I do the online, most of the people from Johor, Pasir Gudang, they start to walk into my customer. But the only reason they are giving for the second visit, they are not coming because they said it's very far, which is very true. So
if you're looking at Johor Bahru JB, you're looking at higher operational cost.
Not really. Okay, I still can manage. I'm not taking downstairs, but taking upstairs.
Okay, என்ன பண்ணுங்க இந்த current location க்கு எவ்வளவு நாள் இருக்கு agreement க்கு?
My agreement just finished.
Agreement expired.
Yeah, I can renew now, but I will think பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
நீங்க என்ன பண்ணுங்க, if you decide to shift to JB, go and get a place, start doing your work first, meaning renovation agreement sign, Allah start பண்ணிட்டு, then with that progress, with this current location photographs and from Kulai, and with the new photographs which is taking place now, the progress of work taking place now, I'll say apply application program. But your application submission will be Johor Bahru office.
Okay.
Okay, but be very tactful on the amount you apply. What is required by the business? What is your turnover monthly? Before
the MCO, sir. Sir, actually, when the MCO, during the MCO time, my turnover was good because of the
online. Okay.
Focus
on that more.
Yeah, and then because I want to start with the web page and everything, so for all this I need cash, right?
Okay, web page only you do, but at the same time use the platform which is already been existing.
Shopee, Lazada, Zalora. Yes.
Yeah, nama. Then I believe Indian can also the platforms. Herbals, facial, spa stuff platform use. You know why I'm saying? People are becoming and I consider lazy to go out.
Okay.
Safer, it's so on the platform. Other most very minimal cost or free can be said. Okay.
Okay.
Plan பண்ணுங்க, work out பண்ணுங்க, but I think you should start tapping Singapore market.
Yes, sir. That's another reason why I want to shift from Kulai to Johor, so that Singapore is easy to come.
Okay, working on. And the officer in Johor is Mr. Vasandan.
Mr. Vasandan, sir.
Mr. Vasandan. If you go, what do you do? Log into Tekun website and ask for pejabat. Search for pejabat Negeri Johor.
Okay, sir.
Vasandan would be able to help you.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're most welcome.
We'll move on to the next question. I think from Dave, Mr. Balaguru, if there is a new business on agriculture, would the land grant be needed or rental agreement is sufficient?
Land grant is needed to confirm the actual owner has rented it out to the right person.
Okay, Mr. Dave, I think it answers your question.
Because some of our applicants those days got cheated because of land was somebody else's.
Okay, I think there's another question on can I apply for loan if I do not have an office, but it can make a proposal for business I want to do. That means they don't have an office, they have a business.
Home base.
So it's a home base.
Home-based business.
So you don't need the local authority approval, nothing. As long as they have SSM.
SSM, if it is home-based local authority at this juncture, it's not needed. But a solid home-based business now, they must be able to portray.
Okay. Okay, then the other questions are, I've heard import food trading businesses. Am I eligible to apply?
Question again? Repeat the question.
I have import food trading business.
Okay, he's bringing in food from somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Legitimate business, importing.
Basically, it's a trading business, Mr.
Yeah.
So it's possible. So, Ms. Maya, I think your question is answered. Then we have one. Can I apply a loan because I only started last year? I'm running a daycare center and waiting for Majlis approval.
Wait for the Majlis approval to be given.
Okay, I think that answers.
But at this juncture, daycare center, it is. I'm not talking about. Our parents sending their children to the daycare, or she can cut cost.
I think probably.
அவங்களோட security தான் நான் பேசுறேன்.
I think they have to do a business assessment, risk assessment to check on that.
Check on that. Yeah, exactly.
If you ask this question, can contact us. We will guide you accordingly. Okay, the next is, I think I'm in the transport business. Can I apply for Tekun Loan to settle my previous bank loan, which I applied for my vehicle?
Okay. சொல்ல தேவையில்ல sir. You don't have to say that out.
I think, Mr. Balaguru, their questions must be structured such a way because they want to know exactly whether the problems can be resolved or not.
Can. Okay. எத்தனை vehicle இருக்கு முக்கியம். And how many vehicle belongs to them, how many vehicle been listed out முக்கியம். So far logistically, what are the projects that have been given to them for continuously to be service to be provided? Or ஒரு லாரி வச்சுக்கிட்டு they want to அப்படியே பார்க்கறாங்களா?
Okay, I think Mr. Sashik, are you online? Shashik, are you there? Okay, Shashik is not here. I think next question, Mr. Sri Vadivel, my company is established in 2017, but no transaction at the moment. However, I audit report yearly. Can he apply for the loan for his furniture trading business?
But is the business operational now?
Mr. Sri Vadivel, can you come online?
Yeah, I know business is not in operation at the moment. It's still ideal. I'm in midst of setting up the infrastructure of the company, for office premises and stuff like that. Because I'm still in the partnership with another firm at the moment.
Okay, you need to make it more operational, Mr. Vadivel. ஏன்னா இப்போ வந்து உங்களோட So currently நீங்க சொன்னீங்க பாருங்க the word idle your company is not in progress in business, right?
Correct. Yeah, haven't started.
Is the transaction taking place into the company account or else other accounts?
No, it's not, because now I'm in a partnership with another firm, my company, which I've been there for a long time. So I'm planning to move on and set up my own. It's supposed to take place 3 years ago. So that's why it was set up 3 years ago. But then my principal offered me another offer, but it's still not turning out as what I wanted to be. So this year I'm planning to move out. This month I'm planning to move out and set up completely in full operation.
Okay. For the initial move, when you want to move in and set up your business,
right?
Do you have your own funding first?
Yeah, I have. I plan to pump in some money.
Okay, and after doing that, how much are you looking at Tekun to? How much are you?
Okay, I'm looking at putting in about 100,000 or 150,000, and I'm looking at the same amount.
Ken, what do you do? Where are you based, Mr. Vadivel? Mr. Vadivel?
From the reason being any funding.
Okay, can you repeat again?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Where are you based, Mr. Vadivel?
Mount Kiara.
Mount Kiara here itself, and Kiara, Klang Valley, yeah?
Yeah, correct.
I would like to give you some detailed ideas on how to go about it.
Okay, sure. That'll be
What
good.
you can do, speak to Mr. Nivas. If you
See
can
what
drop.
you contact the chamber, and then
Okay.
secretariat will guide you to communicate with Mr. Balaguru.
Okay,
I
then
think.
great.
Thank you. The next
Thank you, Mr. Nipalivel.
Thank you very much.
Christine, she has asked, is
Hello.
the loan applicable for sole prop or is it open for SMEs? I think it answered clearly just now for paid up capital 300,000 and below, right, Mr. Balaguru?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so that then does Tekun assist in market survey and study? If so, what are the advantages? I think Tekun does not provide these services. Am I right, Mr. Balaguru?
We don't provide such services.
I think you got to consult the business advisors, business consultants to do this. And if you need further info, Sumadi, you can contact the chamber. We will provide you the contacts of all the service providers for this areas of expertise. And then from Maya, will I be eligible for loan if my business involves with dealership of foreign food brands manufactured through OEM in Malaysia?
Yeah.
Ms. Maya, are you there to understand this?
Yes, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, very clear.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your time, first of all. So I've asked this question. Can I also know what you'd like me to elaborate on? Because it involves dealership of foreign food brands itself. For example, consumer-related food.
Ms. Maya, so you're part of the organization, you're part of the flow is basically to provide the franchise, is it?
Yeah, hi. Okay, just to elaborate further, the business already has a few brands that are in the market for now, a few small brands. So this could be coffee, could be chocolate milk, and so on. However, the dealership that we have now has requested that it be manufactured locally because the cost of bringing it from overseas, especially now with COVID and the time taken for it to come in. So we have got that approval to do it locally. We are planning to do it OEM, but funding is an issue. So question is that can Tekun help us in funding of doing OEM in Malaysia of our own brands?
So this is basically a manufacturing, right?
Yeah, manufacturing, but we don't have a manufacturing. We're going to get OEM manufacturing.
Okay, what I think is this is a different areas of financing. Probably we will introduce you to CGC under their Bismillah product. We had 2 days ago a program with CGC and other TRRF bankers. So we will channel you to the right bankers. I think Tekun would not suit your...
the funding would be small from Tekun.
So, okay, you contact us and we will guide you to CGC person in charge.
So we contact yourself, Mr. Nivas, or?
No, you contact the secretariat. You secretariat number and secretariat email will be sent in the group now. You can contact us and we will guide you to CGC. Okay?
Okay.
The next from Mr. Chandran, I would like to know on the 4% kadar keuntungan. It was mentioned 5% simpanan will be collected first.
Okay. As I mentioned, Moda Sonamari, Arambatla, Tekun will charge it as 9%. Kadar keuntungan on the charge, that is the interest. We don't call it interest, we call it charge. And the 5% is savings. Every month I have to pay, let's say, 9 ringgit plus my principal. That will be 109 ringgit. The 9 ringgit annually will be returned back to me. 4 ringgit will be taken to Tekun. That is around the 5 ringgit would be savings. Together will be collected as 9%. But the 5% is refundable. Did I answer the question, Mr. Nivas?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
So, maybe I'd like to ask something. So that means when you take a loan, you get 100,000, you pay 9% for the loan, is it?
No. You don't pay. You pay 4%. That's why, as I mentioned earlier, the loan, the charge is basically 4%. When we charge it when we collect with 9%, the 5% is savings. Every microcredit must have savings. That is Bank Negara's ruling. So upon completion of the loan, you would like not you would want don't want to continue the loan. The 5% will be refunded back to you.
Yeah, that means you still allocate 9%.
Yes.
Every month.
Yes.
Yeah, 9%. And another thing, like you point this out, SME, those who have got their micro SME loan, for example, BSN was giving, are they eligible to apply to Tekun?
Yeah.
You can. Okay.
No issues. But as a business owner, you must understand the repayment must not burden you, especially the interest might not eat up your profits.
Yeah.
We want money everywhere, right? But you need to see, let's say if somewhere else higher interest, then you got a loan with lower interest. If you like to cover up that pay some amount and reduce the interest or reduce the loan, that's how you manage your funding.
Okay, sir. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you, Mr. Chandran.
thank you.
If the business is online, how do they show the pictures of their location? I think the home-based location, right? Mr. Balaguru.
Location will be home, but to show the business is sustaining and business with good income would be the bank statement.
Okay. Okay, and then next question is, will Tekun have a counseling session when we take the forms before we submit the application?
You can definitely speak to the officers.
Can.
Counseling is in why?
And also they can go to AKPK, Agency Counseling dan Pengurusan Kewangan, right?
If they already been registered in AKPK, that means the case has been dealt at the court.
No, what I meant is if they want to walk in for an awareness or
no issues, no worries.
Priya, if you need
education
sessions, you can come to chamber. We have clinic sessions every Friday between 2 to 6 o'clock every Friday, or you can walk into the nearest AKPK branches to get counseling session on this Tekun application. Okay, Ms. Priya, thank you. The next one is from Sumadi. What is the commitment expected by Tekun? Is it cash capital or other fixed capital?
As I mentioned earlier, cash capital doesn't show commitment. If I would like to take a loan for 40,000 to open up a restaurant, I need to get the restaurant started up first. Example, at least sign an agreement, get the location, get the outlet on my company name. Then with that commitment shows that I've paid 1 month rental and 3 months deposit. This is the commitment. My work is going to start. I'm already bringing in my sum of the utensils. That's commitment. Did I answer that question, Mr. Nibas?
Yes, I think the commitment is to show that they are serious in the business.
Yes, exactly.
Cash. Okay, thank you, Mr. Bala. Sumadi, I think it answers your question. Next, Mr. Babu, I have a question. I'm doing car engine oil sales business. I'm short of fund to develop. I think this is trading and you can apply. Okay, with bank balance of 20K every month. Next question, how much loan can I apply? I think Ms. Tilagavati, you can directly meet Mr. Balaguru in his office to understand this better on your requirement and on your approval.
Ms. Tilagavati needs to know that what is the requirement of the business.
Yes.
How much does the business need? Then she will have an idea what to apply.
How much to apply. Next is from Mr. Joshua. I have a Sundran Brad company. I'm doing renovation business. I have serious problem with the bank and PTBTN. If I settle my outstanding by end of January, when can I apply the loan?
Immediately.
As long as they can show the settlement
proof.
letter.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Joshua has answered your question. Next is Mr. Tanga. My company is open in 2017. Yearly audit is being done. I have opened a new Indian banana leaf shop. I want to apply for loan. Yes, you can apply, right? Okay. Next is I am Jaya Rakni from Autistic Concrete System. We applied for Tekun loan and 10K was approved on my daughter, who is one of the director. But currently she is in Singapore and Tekun is unable to release the loan. Any solution?
You have to come back.
And they can't come back at this moment because of border.
Yeah.
So
but,
how do you solve this problem, Mr. Bala?
Where is she from?
She is from, I think, Jaya Rakni. Can you come online? Hi, Jaya Rakni. Yeah, she's online now.
Okay. Mrs. Jairatni, where are you from? her line is muted. She have to release the mute.
Okay, I think regardless of where is the location, as long as
She's in Singapore now.
No, where are you?
Currently, I'm in Ipoh.
Ipoh, huh?
Yeah.
Ms. Jairatni, please forward your phone number to Mr. Nivas. Details.
take the second number is there.
Please forward your details to Mr. Nivas. Then I'll get in touch with Mr. Nivas to sort out your matter.
I think
I'll see.
Mr. Bala, they can email here the secretary and call them to make an appointment.
Yep.
Group them to the Tekun office. Jairatni, you heard
Yes.
Then we have other questions from Datu Tangavelu. Travel agents having bus persiaran loan, unable to get the loan. Yes, there is.
Mr. Nivas, somebody has not muted. Somebody's phone is not in mute because I can't hear you.
You can hear me now, sir?
Now I can hear you.
Okay, there's a question from Datu Tangavelu. Travel agents having bus persiaran loan in financial institutes and no moratorium extended. Can they apply for Tekun loan the repayment?
Mr. Nivas, அவர் எங்க இருந்து கால் பண்றாரு? முத கேக்குற அந்த question.
Malaysian Indian Travel and Tour Association President and our council member. We would like to know all the
Nivas, you're muted, Nivas.
Mr. Balaguru, Mr. Dato Tangavelu is our council member and president of Malaysian Indian Travel and Tour Association. Asking us a question whether all the travel agents who have bus persiaran loans with financial institutions, can they offset their loans with the loan from Tekun?
Can I meet him one of these days with you personally? I will speak to him.
Okay, Dato, we will route you to Mr. Balaguru, Dato.
Because this would not be his situation because he would like to advise his members, right?
Yes.
We have to go on case-to-case basis.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Next one is from Roy. Am I still eligible if I'm under AKPK and no way of settling that for now? Which means they have a problem in SICRIS and AKPK has rescheduled their repayment with the respective bankers. Can they apply?
No, sir, they would not be able to apply.
Because that is the most number of cases that we receive. They have SICRIS problem, bankruptcy problem, and payments, CITOS issues. So when they want to apply for microcredits, maybe 5 to 10,000, is there any way where with a good business plan, they can prove that they have a commitment to the business? Because you mentioned commitment is important. If they can show the commitment, Tekun has some good ways to facilitate this kind of entrepreneurs.
Okay, இது நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா சேம்பர்ஸை பார்த்து நான் ஒரு ஐடியா தரேன். சேம்பர்ஸ் கேன் ஒர்க் டுவர்ட்ஸ் இது Tekun கூட பேசுறதுக்கு எப்படி பேசலாம் எப்படி செய்யலாம். As a chamber, as a group, you bring in as an organization, அது ஒரு weight வேற மாதிரி இருக்கும்.
Okay, Mr. Roy, please contact the secretariat. We will guide you.
We don't promise anything, but we can work towards that.
Okay, thank you, sir. And then next one is, I'm a government servant. I have opened a restaurant. Am I eligible to apply for loan?
100%. You're more than welcome.
You are a Malaysian, 18 to 60 years old. You can apply Tekun loan. Am I right to say, Mr. Balaguru?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, next is, I want to open a prabot business, but I don't have any capital to start up this business. Is Tekun willing to give capital to this business? I think as long as you can show the commitment that you want to do this business seriously, Tekun would be able to help, or we can also guide you in Bismula in CGC product to support your business. Okay. These are the questions which has been posed, and I think we have taken quite a long time. Is there any questions from participants from the Zoom session now? Any questions from participants? Mr. Balaguru, we have a question here. For example, the 20 million, this is a question from someone who doesn't need Tekun loan, but it's a general question. 20 million, if it has been exhausted, will there be additional allocation?
Definitely. எப்படினா collection சேரும்ல அது revolving fund.
Okay.
So this loan never been in a pause mode or hold mode. There were few times in few years, whoever was running country, there was no money. Announcement was done, but Tekun was continuously giving out. Even last year's announcement, there was no money until. So we never stop.
It will be a revolving fund to support this Tekun initiatives, right?
Yes.
And it has not stopped ever since it started. So there won't be freeze of this microcredit facility. As long as there is a requirement from the micro entrepreneurs, Tekun is ever willingly will assist them, right?
Yeah.
And they must be eligible to meet the criteria. Okay, one question here from a law firm, will it be eligible?
Definitely. We are happy to welcome the professionals.
Services and professional services are allowed, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dr. Maria is very concerned about how much loan is still available.
Don't worry about how much is available. Put in the application according to the requirement. The eligible amount will be given out.
Our president, Dr. Rama, is asking whether fintech companies, financial technology companies, startups, are they eligible?
Potential. That's why I have to see them in person to look at the documents and make the documents where அவங்களுக்கு புரியுற மாதிரி இருக்கணும். உள்ளுக்கு உட்கார்ந்து sometimes அவங்களுக்கு அது புரியாது.
So basically it's case to case basis.
Yes.
So startups are also given Tekun loan
with commitments. Yeah. But fintech, ours is too small, but it will definitely help them in some way.
Okay, Dato, I think it answered your question. Dato, you would like to say anything, Dato?
Sorry, I couldn't make it the earlier session. Thank you, Mr. Balaguru.
No, most welcome, Dato.
I was hearing to your talk. It's really very inspiring, and I'm sure many of us have learned something from this. Everybody talking about Tekun loan, but today I've got a very clear understanding what Tekun loan, and I'm sure many of you who are actually attending your session will get some first-hand information from you. And for the other participants, if you all have any issues, any problems, you can always contact our secretariat. We are there to help you all. Whether you're a member or non-member, we are there. We would like to do some community service. So please do approach us. Anything, we'll assist. And I'm sure Mr. Balaguru is such a very friendly, very kind-hearted person. The way he talks and he's, the way he answers questions, quite inspiring. Thank you, Mr.
Balaguru. Thank you very much, Dato. Actually, I've been inspired by this particular session, and when I meet entrepreneurs, I'm inspired by entrepreneurs. So my energy has been fueled by the people whom I meet. That's why nowadays I'm very selective whom I meet. We have to be very, every one of us must be very serious about that. Who we meet, not to use them, but to get inspired by them.
And in fact, Mr. Balaguru, once all this MCO and all this is over, we could see you face to face. That's much more, motivational, I think.
Definitely, Dato, with God's willing.
Okay, we have a question from.
Thank you.
The 4% kadar keuntungan and 5% savings, total 9% on per annum basis. Is it right? No.
The 5%, yes, per annum basis, but we divided to 12 months.
Which means 4% interest per year.
Annum. Yes.
5% is from the overall one-time savings.
Yes.
Right?
Collection
so
of every month.
9% interest. Right?
No. It's not 9% interest.
Yeah. So, Mr. Sam, I think that answers your question.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. How about other questions from our participants? Mr. Balaguru, one of the requirements are 100% Indian-owned companies, right?
Yes.
What if now today everybody is diversified in their business and they also be multi-ethnic in their business? If the business is 75% owned by Indian and Malaysian Indian and 25% non-Indian, are they eligible?
We can work around it. I will have to meet with them.
So have Tekun approved and disbursed?
No, sometimes under Marika and enterprises patina and Sandra Berhad or enterprise வச்சிருப்பாங்க. Okay, and the enterprise apply panna with I'm going to with the bank statement of the Sandra Berhad at Pandi. These are the company. This is all related. This is me. But application will be on the enterprise.
But if they don't have an enterprise, they have only Sandran Berhad and their business turnover is below, their paid up is 300,000 and 75% is Indian owned, 25% Chinese or Bumi. So are they eligible?
They're eligible with the enterprise. Say lang.
No, but they don't have an enterprise, only Sandran Berhad.
They have to start an enterprise. This is an idea.
Okay, there is a way to get it done, right? That's the message. Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Balaguru, can I add? Salom, I want to add. I'm sure such situation of 75%, 25%, I'm sure the other scheme can help, correct? But this Indian allocation is only for 100% Indian, I think.
Yes.
But they still can apply under the other scheme, which one is also giving out. Yeah, correct?
Yes, Mr. Salom, I think we should tell everybody that there are other products available.
But Tekun for Indians is only that's one product.
Yeah, but there are other products where the Malaysians can apply. I'm sure.
Sir, இதல Tekun இந்தியர்களுக்கும் நாயகர்களுக்கும் ஒண்டி தான் இருக்கு.
Okay, we got the message.
அது அவங்க கூப்பிட்டாங்க இடையில இப்பலாம் அவங்க கூப்பிடுவாங்க. I mean, I'm looking at when we talk about Chinese applicants, but we divert them to the bank simpanan. We tell them. But when come to situations like MCO time, there was a program called CBRM. It was critical. No matter who were the partners. When Indian applicant applies with a Chinese partner, with a Malay partner, still application approved. But that was critical situation.
Okay.
Currently on the other matter, நீங்க racial எடுத்துக்க கூடாது, but we need to, அவங்க motive is to improve underprivileged.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bala.
Thank you. Understand.
Okay, GD Star Service, I think you have a question.
Yes, sir. Hello.
சொல்லுங்கம்மா.
வணக்கம் சார், நான் ஹேமா பேசுறேன். எனக்கு ரெண்டு சினாரியோ இருக்கு சார். ரெண்டு சினாரியோக்கு எனக்கு ஆன்சர் வேணும். ஸோ ஃபார் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சினாரியோ எப்படின்னா, ஒரு வெஸ்டர்ன் ஃபுட் ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் வச்சிருக்கிற ஓனர் அவர் இப்பதான் ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணாரு. ஒரு 3 months இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அவரோட பிசினஸ் அப் அண்ட் டவுன், அவ்வளோ ப்ராஃபிட்லாம் இல்லை. அவரு இந்த லோனுக்கு அப்ளை பண்ணலாமா சார்?
ஓகே, அவரு இப்போ 3 மாசம் தான் ஆச்சு அப்ளிகேஷன். ஐ மீன் ரெஸ்டாரண்டா ஃபுட் கோர்ட்டா ஜஸ்ட் அவுட்லெட்டாமா?
ஓகே, ஒரு ஃபுட் கோர்ட்ல அவர் ஒரு கடை
வச்சிருக்காரு.
யா.
ஓகே. தென் எங்கங்கமா அது?
ஈப்போல சார்.
அப்ளிகேஷன் போட சொல்லுங்க. அந்த ஃபுட் கோர்ட்டோட அக்ரிமெண்ட், மஜ்லிஸ் லைசன்ஸ். இப்போ ஃபுட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரின்னு வரும்போது டைஃபாய்டோட டாக்டர் சர்டிஃபிகேஷன்.
ஓகே,
எல்லாம் போட்டு அவங்க அப்ளிகேஷன் போடலாம். பட் அவங்களுக்கு என்ன இப்போ முக்கியமா தேவைன்னா, அந்த வியாபாரத்துக்கு என்னத்துக்கு இப்போ அந்த பணம் தேவைப்படுது, எவ்வளவு தேவைப்படுது, அவர் கிளியரா இருக்கணும். அதுல அதை வச்சுதான் அவர் போடணும்.
ஏன்னா பிகாஸ் அவரோட இன்கம் பேஸ் ஆன் திஸ் ஒன் இன்கம் தான். அவரோட ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் திறந்தாரு, அந்த ரெஸ்டாரண்ட் மட்டும்தான் அவரோட இன்கம். ஸோ பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் திஸ் MCO இஸ் அப் அண்ட் டவுன்ல.
டெஃபினெட்லி. ஸோ ஆனா கிராப் ஃபுட் பாண்டாலாம் சைன் பண்ணிருக்காருங்களா?
ஃபுட் பாண்டா செஞ்சிட்டு இருக்காரு சார். பட் ஃபுட் பாண்டாவும் பேமெண்ட் சம்டைம்ஸ் அவங்க லேட் ஆக்குறாங்க.
ஓகே,
ஸோ இஸ் ஸ்ட்ரகிளிங்ல.
So then does he has own delivery services to be delivered somewhere?
No sir, only food panda. He having only food panda.
Grab food அவன் செய்யல.
இல்ல, food panda மட்டும்தான். அப்ளை பண்ணலாமா சார்?
அப்ளை போட சொல்லுங்க. நான் வியாபாரத்துக்கு அவர் கால்குலேட் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க. அவருக்கு எவ்வளவு தேவைப்படுது இப்ப வியாபாரத்துக்கு.
Okay. Can I know how much he can get sir? எவ்வளவு அப்ளிகேஷன்
போடலாம்? How much does the business needs? அந்த question. இந்த பிசினஸ்க்கு அவருக்கு எவ்வளவு தேவை, ஏன்னா அவங்க தான் அந்த பிசினஸ்ல இருந்து எடுத்து கட்ட போறாங்க பேமெண்ட். அந்த able to provide. So நீங்க எப்படி இது பண்ணி கொடுத்தாலும் இங்க கால்குலேஷன் ஓடும் தக்கோன்ல. அந்த பிசினஸ் அந்த இடத்துல இப்ப காலகட்டத்துல என்ன இது பண்ணலாம். Because any investment, correct me if I'm wrong, ஒரு ரிட்டர்னுக்கு வந்து ஒரு 3 months 4 months ஆகும். ஆனா ஃபுட் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில இருந்து கூட சீக்கிரம் வரலாம். ஆனா தமிழ்ல தான் அழகா சொல்லியிருக்காங்க விரலுக்கு ஏத்த வீக்கம். ஆமாங்களா? ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு அந்த வியாபாரத்துக்கு எவ்வளவு தேவைப்பட்டா எவ்வளவு வரும்னு அவருக்கு தெரியும் as a cook or a chef.
Yes. Okay, sir.
அந்த கால்குலேஷன் கிளியரா இருக்கணும் அவங்களுக்கு.
ஓகே, தேங்க்ஸ். இன்னொரு சினாரியோ இருக்கு. ஓகே, இவங்க வந்து பிரைடல் வந்து ஃப்ரீலான்ஸா செய்றாங்க. Okay, she interested to open a shop and everything lah. But she don't have any SSM or anything. Do you have any advice to her to get this loan, sir?
Okay, she's doing bridal home base.
Yes, sir, freelance.
Freelance home base. அவங்க SSM செஞ்சாவணுமா?
Okay.
SSM செய்யணும். And bridal னு சொல்லும்போது okay, when I look at some this is my opinion ma. Okay. அவங்களும் ஈக்குவல் தான் இருக்காங்களா?
ஆமா சார், ஆமா சார்.
ஸ்பா இருக்கு, இப்போ ஹோம் டு ஹோம் சர்வீசஸ் இருக்கு. இப்போ இவங்க வந்து ஹோம் டு ஹோம் சர்வீசஸ் தானே?
ஆமா சார்.
On business perspective வந்து அவங்க வந்து she need to be different.
Okay.
இவங்களுக்கு லோன் போட்டா கூட மேபி ஒரு 3000 தான் அப்ளிகேஷன் அப்ரூவ் பண்ணுவாங்க. ஏன்னா she's based on home, her cost is very low, she's going to home.
Okay.
To increase her business வந்து she need to do something different compared to other people who are doing such business.
Let's say she was traveling from here to KL and like that na எப்படி சார்?
அது அப்ரோச் சேம். தெக்குன்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா 3-5,000 தான் அதுக்கு அப்ரூவ் பண்ணுவாங்க அவங்க பிசினஸ்க்கு, because she's doing home based.
Okay, so உங்க அட்வைஸ் என்ன சார்? அவங்க ஒரு ரெண்ட் பண்ணி ஒரு ஷாப்
இல்ல அதான் செய்வேன். இப்ப இந்த டைம்ல வந்து people are not going to இப்ப இந்த மாதிரி business வந்து intimate business, meaning I have to sit in one place like a barber shop. People don't like that now. எல்லாம் பார்க்கறாங்க, சேஃப்டி பார்க்கறாங்க.
Okay.
Focus on, she need to highlight, okay, take this situation to highlight to her clients how clean she can be, how safe she can be. புரியுதா உங்களுக்கு?
புரியுது சார், புரியுது.
அத ஹைலைட் பண்ணும்போது works. இவங்களுக்கு என்ன பண்ணனும்னா, நம்ம தாய்மார்கள் வந்து not everybody is into, I wouldn't know, I'm not a woman, okay, இந்த இந்த 10 வெள்ளி கூட இருந்தா நான் ஏன் அதை செய்யணும்னு பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணான்னு யோசிக்கிறவங்க இருக்காங்க தானே?
ஆமா சார்.
பட் இன்னொரு எண்ணம் இருக்குல்ல, நான் கூட சேர்ந்து வேலை செய்யறாங்களே,
ஆமா,
அவங்க வந்து பிள்ளைங்களையும் பாத்துக்குவாங்க, அவங்களும் நல்லா இருக்க பாப்பாங்க.
ஆமா.
சோ அவங்களுக்கு ப்ரோமோட் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க, அவங்க ப்ராடக்ட் க்ளீனா போயிட்டு அவங்கள பார்த்து இது பண்ண சொல்லுங்க. So her business will excel.
Okay.
So she need to highlight. Now loan போட சொல்லுங்க, SSM வச்சு லோன் போடலாம், பேங்க் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் முடிஞ்சா கரண்ட் அக்கவுண்ட் ஸ்லோலி. இப்ப சேவிங்ஸ்ல தான் வச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க, but she need to apply. She will apply, she can apply, but ask her to focus on cleanliness. அத எல்லா ஃப்ளையர்ஸ்ல எல்லா இது அவங்க பிசினஸ், அவங்க சர்வீசஸ் எவ்வளவு அக்யூரேட் அண்ட் க்ளீன் ஹைலைட் பண்ண சொல்லுங்க.
ஓகே சார்.
You can apply, but கணக்க பார்க்க சொல்லுங்க. 3000 வெள்ளி 4000 வெள்ளிக்குள்ள அவ்வளவு போதும். ஏன்னா ரொம்ப இன்வெஸ்ட்மென்ட் ரொம்ப கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. at the same time அப்படியே கிடைச்சாலும் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ஏன் கட்டிக்கிட்டு வெட்டிக்கு சும்மா?
அது உண்மைதான் சார்.
தேவைப்படுறவங்களுக்கு எடுத்துக்க சொல்லுங்க.
Yeah, thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Okay, the other questions are from Alfred Kumar. Charges per annum, I think it is 4%. Okay, thank you. The next one is Mr. Sam is asking about total fund available, or is it open for Indians as compared to total under Tekun? Mr. Sam, I don't understand this question. Can you clarify?
Hi, just want to understand, is there only allocated fund specifically on the Indians, because you mentioned there are few other Tekun program, only one is available for Indians. So I'd like to know whether
this 20 million is wholly for Indians.
20 million, huh? Okay, all right.
All throughout Malaysia, not to KL, not to central located. Focus on central. It is for throughout Malaysia.
From Malaysia, okay. Thank you. So once it's depleted, you mean up to now, what's the take-up rate?
No, it is an ongoing thing. Even though it depletes, we still have revolving fund, which is collection money. But it will be slower or limited amount or will be given out. But there's no pause on this program.
Okay, all right. Okay, thanks for the clarification.
Most welcome, sir.
Just for your information, Mr. Sam, if suppose Tekun's fund exhausts, we have other avenues. Like 2 days back, we had a session on targeted recovery and relief fund, where microcredit is also available under the Bank Nagara allocation up to 2 billion. So microcredit are able to get up to 75,000. So the private financial institutions that are actually allocated this microcredit facilities will be able to support micro entrepreneurs.
Yes, thanks for the clarification. I attended actually the talk 2 days ago.
So basically, you can contact us if you need further clarification on other private institutions.
Sure. All right. Thanks.
Sam. I think other questions here we have is Ms. Fauzia, BB has requested if the business owner is new, will it be good to submit a business plan or projection for 6 months? I think, Mr. Balaguru, with a business proposal of 6 months projection of cash flow, that is to convince Tekun on their bankability and also on their commitment towards business, right?
Yes, sir.
That is one of the criteria that you are looking at.
Yeah.
So the chamber also facilitates entrepreneurs, facilitates startups, and also SMEs to do these business proposals. So you can contact us if you need further information on this. Other things are, Ms. Priya has a question. What kind of allocation can be given for a passenger transport business? Passenger transport business has been badly hit due to COVID. We are thinking of acquiring goods, vans, or lorry. So for higher purchase of transport.
Okay, to acquire transportation, Tekun only fund 10% of the total value of the vehicle.
Okay.
It's for Indians alone. Whether it's Bhumiputra application, Indian application, it's the same 10% for vehicle acquiring.
I see. Okay, Priya here.
Yes,
Sir, all the while we've been doing passenger transport, for example, international school, from tour business and the cruise ship. We are based in Penang. So the cruise ship tour, day tour and all that. So now we are looking into diversifying. So that's why the goods van, like the JT la irukangla அந்த மாதிரி we want to liaise with them with the vans. So what's happening now is we are going to do totally something that is not our nature of business. It is going to be something else. So how are we going to show that, like of course reason கேட்பாங்கல நம்ம வந்து ஏன் வந்து
நீங்க இப்ப அப்ளிகேஷன் போடுறது வந்து பொருட்கள்
vehicle வாங்குறதுக்கு
vehicleனா not worth it Tekun ஏன் சொல்றேன்னா 10% வாங்க. If let's say the vehicle which you're going to purchase is 170,000, you'll be only getting 17,000 ringgits. Okay. So it will not serve. It will for Hasha solna it won't be serving your purpose, right?
17%, yeah.
10%, 17,000 na varum parunga.
17,000, 10%, yeah.
So it won't be worth a while unless you have some money and you just need some down payment first. Then you acquire the vehicle, you pay up others. So there is a different scenario.
All right.
But since it was an ongoing business for you, was it a good flourishing business which is turned down by MCO?
Correct. Yeah, we were, in fact, 2020 was supposed to be a very good year for us. And our Penang was visit Penang 2020 last year.
Yes,
yeah, romba நிறைய plans எல்லாம் இருந்துச்சு.
இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணிருப்பீங்க.
நிறைய இன்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணோம். So what are the possible other reasons to keep afloat and the business afloat வெச்சிருக்கிறதுக்கு இப்போ வந்து
சொல்லுங்க carry on.
So now the only source now is probably school. இப்ப start பண்ணோனே international school வந்து we are getting, which is not so much because a lot of parents are not sending their kids.
அந்த கேஸ் மறுபடியும் ரைஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு. ஸோ இதான் we are struggling actually with this
I understand the
business.
situation.
Yeah.
There will be something coming up. And now vehicle வாங்குறதுக்கு நீங்க இல்ல. What were your other survey says? Other survey, what are you been doing? Oh, what is the state government going to help you on that matter? Assist பண்றதுக்கு.
Come again, sir?
What is the assistance from state government currently?
State, the thing is we are supplying transportation. It's not really into what you call it as per tour. Number one, we are giving transport to the tour agencies. Agents will call us, and then we have vans with drivers.
Okay, forward your details to Mr. Nivas. Give me 1-2 days time. We'll think about some ideas. Again, maybe I can throw some ideas for you to think further with your team.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sure.
Sure. And we will come back to you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Mr. Babu has a question. He's doing engine oil sales for almost a year. He has supplied to 30 over workshops with current brand. We have planning to develop an OEM engine oil to go nationwide. The study has been done. We need about 50K for OEM with our own brand. I think they can approach Tekun, right, Mr. Balaguru?
We will come together with you, Mr. Nivas.
Okay.
Because இவங்களுக்கு வந்து we need to work around with what they have now for them to do something.
Okay. So let them contact you directly to.
No. They let them contact you and you forward me the details so I will be able to. Secretary will know who is communicating and what's taking place.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Mr. Babu.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Get your information.
Most welcome. Vanakkam, we already received MDEC digital grant, which is 5,000. And is there any conflict to apply similarly again with Tekun? I think there's no conflict.
No, not at all.
Grant, those who have obtained other private institution loans can still apply to Tekun, as long as your payment credit is good.
Yes.
Right, sir? I think, Shankar, your question has been answered. Any other clarification? Okay. We have other questions here from Facebook. If I am an agent commission or online business with SSM registered company and I have a current account, can I apply for loan in Tekun? Agent commission business, basically trading business. Middleman, yeah.
Depends on what is the capacity of the business and how they're applying and what is the amount they're looking at for what purpose. They must be very clear with those things, then we'll be able to assist them. Sir.
Okay, as long as they.
ஒரு ஐடியா கொடுக்கலாம் பாருங்க உங்களுக்கு என்ன செய்யலாம் எப்படி அப்ளிகேஷன் போடணும்.
Okay, basically they're saying that they have a transaction with a company, so now they just have to get assistance from Tekun. I believe they need to consult us and then Tekun can assist them. Okay, any other questions from participants? We had a lot of fruitful questions from Balaguru, and I think it benefited a lot of participants here today.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nivas, for the opportunity for us to.
There is no question. Can we? Okay, there is one last question. What happens if the applicants fail to repay their loans on a monthly basis? I think enforcement will take place, right? So, what is the enforcement procedure, Mr. Balaguru? How many months you should serve your loan?
I think they got some default matters. Take their details. We contact them personally.
Okay, Ms. Sivagami, please contact the secretariat, and we will assist you on this.
We'll see how we can assist her.
Okay, what will be your advice to those who have business plan but they don't have money to start business? I think as what Mr. Balaguru mentioned earlier, firstly, you must have the basic requirement, SSM registered company, you comply to the minimum requirements with a commitment to do the business. Then you approach the chamber for facilitation, and then we will guide you accordingly whether you should go to Tekun or other business financing products for startups like CGC, BizMula. Okay, Miss Sumadi, I hope we answered your question. Chitra Devi, any questions?
Nivas, I would like to say something.
Yes, Dr. Nawa, our Vice President.
Yeah. Yes, actually, just now I was not asking a question. The thing I was mentioning is a lot of people that I come across, they always have something bad to say about the middle people like us. Let it be Kuala Lumpur Selangor Indian Chamber of Commerce or in any other organizations which are trying to help them. They will say we didn't do what we promised to do. But the truth is, it is not we didn't do. It is as you said it very well, Mr. Balaguru. It is actually between the person who's applying the loan and Tekun. It is not we people who are introducing.
Exactly.
So yeah, so that's what I was actually saying. There are a lot of people who go behind us and say, oh, KLSICCI said they will help, but they didn't help. No, we are trying to put you through the right channels, but the problem is they do not qualify themselves. Some of them, as they have actually asked previously, they don't even have a company registered in SSM, or they will not even tell you they were actually a bad paymaster before and they were under CTROS, SICRIs. They won't tell you that. But then when they fail to get the loan, then straight away they put a blame, oh, KLSICCI didn't help. So that is what I was telling, people are complaining. Yes.
So, I understand, Doctor. So, Doctor, as I mentioned initially earlier in this particular session, I said, Tekun is an agency.
Yes.
Mr. Nivas and the team, yourself, Mr. Tamil, the whole KLSICCI team is trying to arrange, trying to assist the entrepreneurs. But it's not KLSICCI's responsible to collect the documents. It's the entrepreneur's, the applicant's responsibility to submit and to see the officer, to get it done. You cannot be spoon feeding and leeching them everywhere. It is their business. Okay, if anybody gets offended on this matter, I think we need to be serious. We are there to assist. If it doesn't work, the Tekun says, I want A, and the applicant doesn't submit A, and KLSICCI is advised to submit or to find the document A, and A is not there, if the form application is rejected, it is not KLSICCI's fault saying that you can't did not assist.
Yeah.
KLSICCI follows the Tekun's guideline. So there are a lot of people there will come. I mean, see.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said.
When there's no complainers, when there's no complainers, that means we are not doing our work right. When there are complainers, we are doing our work right, correctly. That is what my father says. So I don't care whether people like me or don't like me. This is how we work. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how the guideline is. We cannot be flexible for one person and we don't be flexible to 10 people. Everybody is equal here for us. But come with the right document. We can assist you how to prepare, how to go around. We can bend rules, but we can't break rules.
Well said, well said.
So
thank you.
They must be responsible for themselves. Don't கொடுத்துட்டேன் சார் அப்புறம் வந்து எப்ப சார் அவங்க கூப்பிடல நீங்க போய் பார்க்கணும் சார். ஒரு ஆபீஸ்கிட்ட போயிட்டு ஒருத்தருக்கு சொல்லி கொடுத்தேன் சார், இல்ல அந்த ஆபீஸ்கிட்ட போயிட்டு Cik, Puan, saya so and so. I'm doing my business here. Nama Puan siapa, nama Cik siapa. அப்படி கேட்டா நான் கிளியரா இருக்கும். கால் பண்ணி ஒருத்தர்கிட்ட கொடுத்த சார் நாயகர்கிட்ட. இங்க only 6 or 7 Indians. மத்தவங்க எல்லாம் அவங்க தான். I can't be calling them and say siapa terima. Nobody will accept. So at the same time அவங்க கிட்ட கூப்பிட்டு கேட்டா, boss dia datang hari itu baling-baling, dia buang, dia tak mau ikut peraturan apalah சொல்ல மாட்டேன். So these are people who comes and goes. எல்லாம் சொல்லுவாங்க. I mean,
it's the responsibility of the applicant to follow up.
See, it's our business, my business. நான் responsible இருந்தா தான் you guys will be able to look at it and be motivated to help me to improve my business. But நான் motivated அல்லாம நான் போயிட்டு பாருங்க சார் எப்படி சொன்னா, then why should you assist me on what you rather spend your time on something more serious? So I know some people might get offended, but I think it's the truth.
Okay. Is there any other questions from the participants? If there is no questions, I think we will wrap it up. We are already late 30 minutes, and I would like
before we end, I would like to make a small announcement, short announcement. Okay, on the 12th of January, that will be next Tuesday, Tekun Facebook will be Tekun on Spoomy again, live. Please on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. I think a.m. is a flexible time, 10:30 a.m. It will be then it will be also posted in Facebook if if you can't follow. But follow Facebook until Tekun Facebook for if there's any changes in those schedules. With me and my officer, another officer will be together. We'll be answering questions and we'll be also advising whoever puts in questions. It will be the same thing again, but no harm listening again or no harm asking the same question again to find out more details.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Balaguru. I think I also would like to add, in one of the last slides, you have mentioned that Tekun do not appoint any agent to handle applications or collect consultation fee in advance.
Yes.
And KLSICCI...
Not only in advance, no collection of fee.
Yeah. And KLSICCI, just for attention of all the participants, KLSICCI is a business NGO, business organization, which facilitates and assists and empower businesses who needs assistance. So we are in no business where we appoint third parties to coordinate with the respective applicants for your application. So when you come to us, we assist you and we route you to the Tekun. So any participants do not get deceived by these third-party agents by getting cheated and then blaming KLSICCI after this session. So these are our disclaimer. So normally there are a lot of people who claims that they represent us or represent Tekun. So do not get deceived. You can come to us directly, come to our secretariat, and then we will route you to Tekun offices respectively. Dato, you would like to add anything, Dato, before we end the session?
Mr. Balaguru, it's a fantastic, very nice session, very informative.
Thank you very much, Dato.
Learned a lot of things, as I just mentioned. There's also a disclaimer. We are here to do a facilitation only, and we do not have any, we are not claiming, we are also not charging any service fee.
Yeah.
It's all completely free. If you want to get more information, just call and talk with them or make an appointment, come to our chamber and talk with them. It is not only restricted only for KL and Selangor. It is anybody from any part of the country can come and see and talk with us. They can come on Zoom call or, call or face secretariat, give them the information, and we can also assist them in preparation of the documents. So we really want to make sure our community have some good entrepreneurs. We always say that over வீட்லயும் ஒவ்வொரு entrepreneurs இருக்கணும். Graduates இருக்கிற மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு இருக்கணும். பிசினஸ் இருக்கணும். அப்ப நம்ம கம்யூனிட்டி வளரும். வேணும் any problem, any issues, நம்ம தான் போய் முயற்சி பண்ணோம் தவிர no officer will come and give it to you spoon feed. நம்ம தான் போய் முயற்சி பண்ணணும்.
Okay, Dato. Dato, I think you're lagging, Dato. The coverage is not good.
With that, thank you. உங்களை மாதிரி எல்லா மினிஸ்ட்ரி ஆளுங்க. Thank you very much.
Okay, Dato.
Thank you very much, Dato. Thank you very much for all the support.
Thank you very much, Dato.
Just information to all the participants. Every Friday, KLSICCI conducts at 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock by appointments business clinic sessions. For those who have any problem business, you can contact us, and then you can come to us. We will assist you. And this is our next program. Next week, Tuesday, we are conducting a Zoom session on the MDEC digitalization grants for all the SMEs. And this is something where the government under the budget 2021 has allocated 150 million for digitalization and smart automation grant. So please join us in this session.
Oh, Mr. Krish is doing it.
So this is one more beneficial session to empower the businesses this year so that we can digitalize our business and take it to the next level. Okay, thank you very much. Before I end, I would like to check Mr. Selvam, do you have anything to add?
I wish to thank Mr. Balaguru one more time.
Most
this
welcome.
Won't be, this won't be the last, and we will continuously be working together with you to support the Indian business community. Thank you very much, Mr. Balaguru. And thank you for all the participants who attended today. Please also attended continuously Kuala Lumpur Selangor Indian Chamber of Commerce activities. Thank you.
Dr. Nawa?
No, that's about it. A very good session. Thank you very much, Mr. Balaguru. I think a lot of people benefited from your talk today.
Thank you very much,
hoping
Doctor.
to see all of you again. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And this session is now uploaded live in our Facebook, and you can review that again later for further information. And those who have any enquiries on Tekun Loan, please contact the Secretariat office number and email enquiry@klsicci.com.my to get further information for your business assistance and facilitation. Thank you very much.
And I would like to wish all participants superstar level of energy and also superstar level of success. As I mentioned earlier, there's no end. It is not end of the world. Things are moving better actually when you look at it positively. எல்லாரும் சக்சஸ்ஃபுல் ஆக முடியும். எல்லாம் நம்ம கிட்ட கையில தான் இருக்கு. முக்கியம் ஒற்று உழைப்பு. நம்பிக்கையோடு ஒற்று உழைச்சாதான் முடியும். ஒற்று உழைப்பு இல்லைன்னா this is a very good unity. இந்த மாதிரி நடந்துகிட்டே இருக்கணும். பிசினஸ் செக்ஷன் கம்யூனிகேஷன்லயும் இருக்கணும். That's about it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Selvan. Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you very much, Mr. Nivas. Thank you very much, Dato. And for giving Tekun this opportunity to meet up with your members and non-members. And as mentioned earlier, we are going to go on other sessions soon together with KLSICCI.
Yeah, it's on an ongoing basis. I think we'll work on a long-term basis. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.